Today's organizations face constant security challenges. Endpoint security solutions protect your organization from known and unknown threats and enforce security policies on laptops, desktops, servers, and mobile devices that access corporate assets. Advanced endpoint protection technologies such as antivirus, anti-spyware, firewall, intrusion prevention, and device control, combined with network-independent access control, provide unprecedented security for systems and networks. Symantec Endpoint Protection is an answer to this problem. It is an integrated security application that provides a centralized solution for organization-wide endpoint management. It lets IT security managers monitor and protect all critical endpoints, including desktops, laptops, and servers, from a single, easy-to-use management console. Symantec recently commissioned West Coast Labs to perform a series of comparative tests of Symantec Endpoint Protection against several other vendors' products to assess performance impact and effectiveness when comparing the industry average against hard-to-counter threats like rootkits and rogue anti-spyware programs. These included McAfee Total Protection, including ePolicy Orchestrator 4.0, Microsoft Forefront Client Security, Trend Micro Office Scan 8.0, Kaspersky Antivirus 6.0, Sophos Endpoint Security, and CA-ITM Release 8.1. All products were installed on hardware of the same base specification. Let's look at key areas of Symantec's strengths in these tests. They include detection rates, performance analysis, memory usage, and network impact. Let's look at detection rates. The focus of testing included the detection and removal of rootkits, plus rogue anti-spyware programs which purport to be genuine removal tool sets, but either do nothing or infect the machine on which they're installed. In order to measure the effectiveness of each product, West Coast Labs performed a series of comparisons among known clean machines, infected machines, and post-install scan and clean machines to determine whether the removal of the offending software was adequate. In one key test, Symantec detected more rootkits than the industry average. In addition, the Symantec solution also was more likely to detect rogue anti-spyware programs than the industry average as well. Performance was another area looked at in the West Coast Labs test. 2 system resource efficiency tests were run. The first measured the time taken to perform a default installation of Microsoft Office 2000. The second test recorded the time taken to copy 10,000 files, totaling 1 gigabyte of data, from a DVD to a local disk. In both cases, the Symantec solution significantly beat the industry average. Memory usage was another key area looked at in this test. A challenge for any security product is to minimize resource usage when the system needs to be performing tasks such as scanning. West Coast Labs measured the overall memory usage of a Windows XP system running Service Pack 2 based around a reasonable hardware specification while performing typical tasks such as scanning full drives and copying data. Measuring the overall system memory usage is a critical way to accurately determine the memory consumption when conducting a like-for-like study of this kind, as some products may only use their own processes, whilst others may increase process resource consumption on already existing Windows processes. It should be noted that the memory use being shown includes the memory reserved for common Windows operations, not just that of security solutions. The average memory use for an installation of Microsoft Office, a copy of 10,000 files totaling 1 gigabyte of data, a full scan of the hard drives, and a custom scan that included specific target directories, boot sector scans, and comparable disinfection methods can be seen in this diagram. Symantec used less memory than the industry average in each scenario. Network impact was the last area that was looked at in the West Coast Labs test. Many vendors have built-in additional security functionality, such as firewall and network inspection capabilities, to their endpoint security solutions. Symantec is one such vendor, implementing network-based intrusion protection systems technologies. These network-based technologies can potentially have a negative impact on network performance. To measure the exact impact, West Coast Labs measured the time it takes to download files over some common protocols. In order to accurately assess the network lag, each product was tested on an isolated network using a 1 gigabit switch with the same large amount of data being downloaded and uploaded over both FTP and HTTP. Both FTP and HTTP downloads were significantly faster than the average of the industry solutions. The same was true when looking at uploads. All of the products in this comparison provide a wide variety of technologies, each of which require various updates, ranging from antivirus and anti-spyware to intrusion protection system signatures. The amount of time taken to get updates from the internet to any appropriate server and deployed to the endpoint clients was measured. The Symantec solution was the quickest. It is important to note that these figures may vary depending upon transient network conditions and that all testing conducted was from a base install to fully patched to the latest available updates on the day of testing. Across all of the 4 tests, detection rates, performance analysis, memory usage, and network impact, Symantec Endpoint Protection performed the best. For more information on Symantec Endpoint Protection, visit Symantec.com.